Now back to Outdoors with Larry Ray on ESPN 790. Brought to you proudly by the Tennessee Wildlife Resource Agency, Gaston's White River Resort, and Barton Power Sports.
Oh, I love that song. All right, we roll in here on this March the 5th, 2016.
10 days to the Ides of March.
10 days to the Ides of March.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're a really, you popping in all this.
I have more useless trivia between my ears than you ever want to know about.
Well, speaking of in my ears right now, I have a Gene Smith is in with Dave Gabbard, of course, and you can recognize the two voices. But Gene has brought along just to help me get through this next segment. He has brought along one of his favorite taxidermy projects that someone has given him here, and it just kind of coincides with a big event going on down in Olive Branch at the Whispering Woods Hotel and Conference Center, right off Goodman Road, right there. It's the Southern Regional Taxidermy Convention for 2016, and we have Marshall Pinchback of Jacksonville, Arkansas, on the line with us. Good morning, Marshall.
Good morning.
Hey, thank you for being with us. You won't believe what this guy's brought. It looks like a werewolf right here, but it's a
Woofalope.
It's a woofalope.
Woofalope.
That he has brought just to kind of give me a mood of talking taxidermy. Tell our listeners about how many taxidermists do you have down there this weekend?
We've got roughly 70 taxidermists
Wow.
that have so.
Yeah, and so I know the show started yesterday
Thursday afternoon is when we started.
And you'll be down there all day today. Is this the final day of it? I can't remember.
Really, for the most part, it is. Our banquet is this evening, and
yes.
Several folks will be leaving after the banquet. But we don't have anything really scheduled for tomorrow other than a teardown.
Yeah. Well, can people come down there and look and watch? I mean, is this open to the public or?
We're set up for a. Let me get my time exactly right.
Yeah.
I'm going to say between 12 and 4.
12 and 4. Okay.
12 to 4. The competition room is open for viewing.
Wow.
The requirements to come and attend the show. We've got a 1-day pass to come in and see the seminars. Go to the supply room. It's a $30 fee. We've got seminars mounting whitetails, mounting a duck, mounting a bass, mounting a bobcat, antler painting, mounting a turkey, and getting another duck. We've got basically 7 more seminars that are going on today. Most of the seminars last about 2 to 3 hours apiece.
And you'll start when this morning? When are your doors open down there?
The registration starts at 8 o'clock, and the seminars start at 9, and it basically goes from 9 to 11, and we've got 3 seminars scheduled during that time. Then the supply room is open until noon. I'm sorry, it's open till 1 today, and then they'll be tearing down.
Okay.
The competition room will be open between 12 and 4. We break for lunch. Then between 1 and 3, there's 4 more seminars going on.
Wow.
And then we have our banquet this evening, which we announce our winners and stuff like that.
Because these people are coming in here to in competition in different divisions, and they're coming from primarily. I know this is the Southern Regional, so I guess you'll have them from as far away as what?
Well, the states that are supporting the Southern Regional right now are Mississippi, Tennessee, Louisiana, Alabama, and Georgia.
Okay. All right.
But we have people that come in. Florida. We have people coming in from Florida. We have people from Missouri, from Texas that come to the show. So the judges that we have, they have their expertise that they're dealing with, and people want certain judges' views or ideas, I would say, and we're sharing ideas. It's
That's
kind of
the thing.
The Grand Prix race here.
Yeah.
These guys are cutting edge technology. It's not your average taxidermy work.
Well, that's what I was saying. Yeah, because and I want to ask that again. We're talking to Marshall Pinchback of Jacksonville, Arkansas, and he's the treasurer for the Southern Regional Taxidermy Convention going on down at Whispering Woods Hotel and Conference Center. Taxidermy. Let me ask you, Marshall, and maybe one of the other guys in the studio will technology has stepped forward. It's not like it used to be. Are we getting people involved because it's an art. You know, I look at it as this is real. These guys are artists. Are we growing? Or are you looking for? You trying to reach out to young people and get this thing? Because it goes back forever. You know, this is
right.
We're talking about something that's been around since they first landed here, the Pilgrims, I think. You know, so tell me a little bit about what you think's going on taxidermy wise, and look at the future.
There's a big push for women to get into taxidermy.
Okay. Uh-huh.
And, they like the freedom of expression, the studying of the anatomy of the animals, and the artistic ability to reproduce a moment is what they're doing.
Yeah.
And it's a really exciting field for people, and it's amazing. A lot of children from taxidermists are getting involved. We have a youth division. We've got an amateur division. So we do have a lot of kids participating, and it's amazing when people come in and they say, "Well, this is my first duck," or "This is my first squirrel," and we some of our suppliers they're gearing their business up to where they're opening it up to the public, where they've got videos and DVDs how to do it at home, learning, education. But coming to a convention like this really allows you to share ideas at a very economical price.
It is.
$30, you get to see a lot, and
there's a lot to see. Yeah, there's a lot to see in this, and I don't know if either one of you. I know. Have you tinkered in that, hadn't you, Gene? Haven't you tried it or?
No, I watch a lot of them. It's amazing to me the amount of fish. When you get your skin of fish out, I would have it tore all to pieces. But this thing I brought in today is from a friend of mine named Joe Lane. He used to work with me, and he's a taxidermist. And they mounted a zebra one time down at the convention. Yeah, during the convention. Yeah, a full-grown zebra, full size.
Goodness gracious! And
you know that what's always fascinated me for a like an elephant mount.
Yeah.
You know, how do you mount a elephant?
Slowly.
You know, slowly, very slowly.
Very slowly.
That's a lot.
If a guy, went on safari and harvested, a nice bull elephant, how many years would it take to do that? How many to get it mounted?
Well, maybe Marshall can answer that, Marshall. I mean,
I have not done an elephant. It was always something on my list I would love to do. I've read articles and books about people doing elephants, and
what's
some
the most
of the old methods were where they would literally go inside after they skinned the elephant, preserve the skin and stuff. They would put they would prop it up and fill it with sand and allow that skin to dry. And then after it was dried, they would drain the sand out, and literally you had a thick hide that was just preserved hollow.
Man.
And but that method is not being used nowadays. It's more of a mannequin that they put it over.
Yeah, it's more of the what's looks like things. I know I walked into taxidermist. I did a story once a long time ago, and I walked into this guy, and I won't tell his name or anything, but the sign on this front door says, "We don't do humans." So I know freeze drying and things along that line are part of it, but yeah, but
I always thought, Roy Rogers, he had trigger stuffed.
Yeah, trigger stuff.
Yeah, it was trigger stuffed.
Yeah,
I'm going, how long does it take to mount a horse,
Well, it took me a long time. He kept throwing me off. So I don't know about that.
But that was a Shetland pony, too.
Yeah. Well, Marshall, thank you for being on with us this morning. I know it's a busy time for you, and I wanted to let our folks here know that it's a great place, a great spot. Is the Whispering Woods a hotel and conference center off the old Goodman Road right down in Olive Branch. Easy to find. It's going to be a great day down there. Just drive down there. Whether you're into taxidermy or not, I know that he's got some of the best taxidermists in our area. I know a lot of these guys. It'll be wonderful work. Thank you, Marshall. Y'all have a great day down there. Okay, buddy?
Oh, we appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, Marshall Pinchback down at let's give away something right here. How about a subscription to the Mid-South Hunting Fishing News? Anybody like to win that thing? I'd like to give that 1 year subscription to the Mid-South Hunting and Fishing News. Those numbers 274-7979, 274-7979, or 1-800-759-6279. You should have those already written. A year subscription to the Mid-South Hunting Fishing News, courtesy of my good friend Bill Cooksey. And also today, what else do I have over there, Gene?
Well, you got the Bone Collector shooting glasses and Ruger holster.
Oh, yeah, Ruger holster. Those in that Bone Collector. Just read them off on there.
All right, Rattle Trap lure autographed by the Bass 2015 Bassmaster champion.
Yeah, Bassmaster
Casey Ashley.
These are actually autographed by Casey Ashley.
These are collectibles.
These are very collectible, I tell you that. And also, what else we got?
We got a Hunter Specialty 9-inch folding saw.
Oh, we got that 9-inch folding saw.
Yeah, I lost mine. I don't know what I did
it won't
with
fit
mine.
in your pocket.
No, it won't.
It's 274-7979. Greg Ratliff is in there taking your calls. Here's your chance to win. And every line is lit up, Greg.
All right.
And we'll just talk while Greg's taking those calls in there. Hang on. Greg's taking the calls, and you got prizes to galore
and
here.
That's, kind of to go hand in hand with taxidermy. That's kind of a pet peeve of mine, because.
What's a pet peeve?
Well, it's like, okay, right now, let's talk polar bears.
Polar bears?
Polar bears. Okay. There's a ban on importing polar bears in.
Well, you have to import them.
There's been trophies taken 10 years ago that guys cannot bring in. And what gets me is that, okay, up where the polar bears in their habitat and stuff, the Inuits up there get so many permits to crop off polar bears.
Yeah.
Okay. So, when you look at it, the bear is going to be taken.
Yeah.
So, if you want to kill a polar bear, and I have the permit, so I said, okay, well, $5,000, come on, I'll let you take this polar bear. So it's kind of a win-win, kind of economic-wise. You get the polar bear.
Yeah, and they get $5,000.
Yeah, I'm going to get the meat plus $5,000, but you can't bring what you want is the trophy, the rug,
right.
but you can't bring it back in the country. But
where's it stay?
Yeah, but the bear
storage.
Permit-wise, the bear's going to be taken.
That's true. Yeah.
So
we'll leave you with that thought. All right,
yeah,
you folks, hang on.
Sense.
Greg Ratliff is going to take your name during the break, and you're going to win a prize. We got some nice prizes. I hope we can give them away during this break. Let's take a break on Outdoors with Larry
I'll
Ray.
give away the werewolf.
The werewolf here. We'll be right back on ESPN 790.
Fields and water. Hey, there is no better way. You can find